Hey Aquarius, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my cross-watchers. Cross-watcher, you could be dealing with a... Why do we have that again? Cross-watcher, you could be dealing with an Aquarius and the message might actually be for you. So feel free to take it however resonates with you in your situation. Keep in mind, these are general and timeless readings. Everything that you need to access is down below in my description box. Website link, Instagram handle. Never give your power away over to these readings, okay? You're in full control over your own life, your choices, and your decisions, so always keep that in mind. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you have just been here and supported the channel. Let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, still have this energy of comic, but it's almost like it's different than last week, that almost there's this person here that's not laughing, or it's not funny, or something, some kind of thing is going to come up in this person. They're not laughing anymore at you. We have over here the Bardo, because there's a person that is like looking at something specific. Something they're observing. We have the womb in the center. We have the one in the upright. And we have the castle right here. Holy, wow. That is pretty freaking powerful. Maybe there's someone that is looking at you like the one, or vice versa. Or if that doesn't apply, because I know I've got some single Aquarian, probably the majority of my Aquarians are single, but you may be in union with yourself, whatever you want, think of that. Like you could be maybe even going through lessons about all one type of a message. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the castle there. Okay, there could be an emphasis on like home, environment. Okay, material wealth. That's some kind of aspect here. Because we have this thing about like nesting or nurturing. A lot of energy like that coming in. We have the shadow in the reverse. Oh, isn't Saturn? Okay, Saturn is retrograde still, but that's in Pisces and Aries. There's another one that's, I know Uranus just went retrograde, but this is Saturn specifically. Saturn. Okay, nice. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I wanted to see if we'd have something. You may be in the process of coming out of shadow work, dare I say. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have a lot of good stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to go along with this. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright. You have a really strong emphasis with obviously water. And then we have the shadow energy right there. I think I might put those together. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to take a second with that because I was a little bit like, what shall we? Okay, so here we go. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. We have the Eight of Cups in the upright, and then there's that Ace of Pentacles. There's the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So I'm going to put that right there. And there's that Seven of Pentacles, and then there's the Ace of Cups. Okay, let me arrange this really quick because it looks as though you had an argument with someone, like you had some kind of conflict with someone in the past. You could have experienced some burnout from this, possibly. I definitely want to say that. And some of you guys, you're either in the process of recovering from burnout, or you could have figured out. Sometimes I think this can be burnout, recovering from inflammation. This can also be losing weight or getting rid of a bunch of material items. Seriously, it's just like when your life just like loses, it sheds itself of weight. Whatever, even if it's just like getting rid of stuff that you're accumulating. There is some kind of process that happened here. And I feel as though, okay, there could be someone that you really care about in your life. Here's this King of Pentacles, and they're in the upright, and you could see them as being like really level-headed, logical. They're reliable. You can always kind of count on them. They show up, they're consistent. They are also very wise. They also may be very wise with their money, like really. That's this person. Some of you guys, this person either has an elevated position in a company, so they're either like kind of, they hold a lot of authority in a company, or they actually own their own business. So that's to just give you a little bit of an idea if this resonates for you 100% or not, okay? So it looks like this relationship with this person is good. You have someone else, though, that you have had some challenges with. And it could be that you kind of are aware that someone is a little bit sneaky, or they've done some stuff behind the scenes, and they may be counting on sometimes that you are kind of gullible, or something weird about that, like that this person, they think you're not giving to them emotionally anymore. You could have like blocked your emotions from this person because you may feel like, okay, let me give you an example, because I know I'm not making this 100% clear. An example of this person, how they would operate is, let's say that you had a fight with them in the past. Okay, you had some conflict with this person. They might not have liked the fact that you stood up to them, or that you didn't give them their way. Like, it could manifest as both. And so because of that, if you had a full-on argument with this person, what this person might do as far as like manipulation, that's when their shadow side kind of becomes activated, and you may not have known at all what this person was even had intentions of doing, because this person kind of sees you as being like that you don't know how to manipulate the way that they do. You know what I mean? Like, you're not even on this level. Like, and so it's funny, but it's not funny. So this person, for an example of what they can do that you would never see coming, is sometimes they can try to almost intentionally create negative karma okay, this person may be aware of the fact that you have something about you that isn't being fulfilled emotionally. Either you're not getting emotional like attention, that area could be neglected. If there's anything that even comes out from you that comes across as being vulnerable or whatever, this person might try to like seek to include you, but all the while they have kind of this grudge that they've been holding against you if there was this argument or disagreement that you had. So that's why in this interaction, it will be all very sneaky. This person may come forward and want to apologize. They may make it seem like that. And for a second, you are maybe sensing this person may mirroring your empathetic side and maturity. So they come in and act as though there's a reconciliation, but all the while they have some kind of intention to switch things around. And that's why I was saying it's almost like it would let your guard down And in that interaction, this person would do something like maybe they would try to include you on gossip because they're trying to specifically hit on either you feeling lonely or having some kind of emotional void that's not being filled. And they will deliberately come in and fill that to make you feel inclusion. But in the long-term effect, it would create some kind of negative karma. That's why I was saying maybe it's about bringing you into a triangulating situation or into some kind of gossip. If that's the case, like, don't get pulled into it. Some of you guys, it may have already happened, but it could be that you need to keep your energy blocked toward this particular person. Because also, I would not put anything past what this person is capable of, because they might understand that you have someone here that like loves you and cares about you, wants you to do well. You may be, because of this eclipse season and stuff, there may be some things that are switching up suddenly, because you have this Ace of Cups here, like walking away from some kind of situation. Because it's like really tricky. It's almost like you care about someone here, but you have a challenging aspect in the environment that you need to keep your energy protected from. But they, like, these two are almost in the environment together. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like explain it like that. And yes. Does that make sense? And then down here you have this, again, a really interesting combo. You have these two aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And with this, it has the Seven of Pentacles connected with it. This looks all promising energy. It'll probably take quite a bit of courage to walk away from some kind of situation. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And you've got the Sun card in the reverse. If you've been going through some kind of cycle, it's because of this. There's a person, like, things may be in the process right now of shifting, like a cycle that you've been in. If it seemed like a negative one, it's like because you're still kind of maybe even cutting the karmic tie, if you will. And it doesn't feel like the most easy situation to navigate, whatever this conflict is. It happened in the past, but you're still recovering from it. And some of you guys, it's even manifesting a little bit in your emotional maturity. You may have to do quite a bit of self-care here to really get things on track, or to at the very least like start to rebuild your relationship with your trust to yourself. It feels like a lot of that. But there's a person here that may see you as like having this rich kind of environment. They think you're wealthy or rich or something like that, or you have some kind of monetary gain. It really upsets them. Okay, that's going to be some kind of trigger point, or it's like there's someone aware of your money, and it's like very triggering to someone here in this environment. And they may be trying to prevent you from walking away by doing some controlling things here, because they know kind of if this cycle turns and shifts that you will be either getting a lot of recognition or just having a positive mindset. You know, like heaven forbid you'd actually just be like a non-pessimistic human. This may be your natural nature, but it could be for a time while you're dealing with this. It's kind of meant to take you out of joy, to be honest. This person likes when you come across as being negative, or this is very strange. You have like some interesting personalities here in the mix, but it's like I know that certain things are easier said than done, especially in these readings. Like, I would love to just say, hey, go no contact and walk away. But it may have some complexities to the situation, or it may be requiring some time and patience with this. I mean, this is some growth here. But the sooner you move, the sooner you get out, the sooner it's almost like walking away is a form of self-care for you. Or someone is going to. If that's not you that has to walk away, you're experiencing someone else here that is like in the process of doing that. But, super interesting. These are probably the best cards you could want to build off of over here, just FYI. Because this is stable, it's committed, it's loyal, and this is like emotional availability. Someone may be offering that to you. Like, holy crap, if that is the case, you might want to jump on it ASAP, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I'm going to jump into the extended. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see it over there. But Aquarius, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love. Wishing you all the very best. See you in the next reading. Take care.